this is Carolyn at Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I wanted to share with you a little project that I'm doing today, and I did a video that showed this plaque blank before I did anything to it. However, I did it vertically instead of horizontally, so I don't think it's going to work. So we're going to do this way. I ordered this plaque from Hobby Lobby, and when I got it, I had no idea what I had planned to do with it, so I kind of set it aside and gave it some thought. And since it was green, I thought it might be nice to feature a greenhouse. I have a greenhouse that I love with a potting bench and everything in it, so I have this digital kit that has those types of items in it. So I cut out items that would fit on this plaque. And I'm going to zoom in here and show you what I've done, and I really wanted to show you to you in pieces, but it's already put together. I'm going to do some more decorating, but I want to show you this much of the collage so far. I started with the potting bench that you see in the background, the green with the shelves. And then I cut out a lady who would be standing in the greenhouse studying a book about her plants. When I glued the larger pieces directly to the wood, and then when I did these, I wanted them to be three-dimensional. So she has the little puffy stickers all over the back of her to make her stand out. And in addition to that, I used a brush and kind of inked around on the potting bench behind where she would be. And then I inked the edges of her to kind of make her stand out so you could see her better. I did the same thing on the table and the chair. They went on top of the potting bench and on top of her skirt with the puffy glue stickers. I added a little pillow in the chair that I just cut out from one of the pieces. And then up here at the top, I finished out the greenhouse with another image of a greenhouse roof, and so I put that in behind the potting bench to make it look like she's standing in her greenhouse at the potting bench, and she has a beautiful chair table in there that she's going to sit down and have a cup of tea later. In behind the potting bench, I added these large leaves that you see here. I just glued them directly onto the greenhouse picture. This piece ripped down the side is just an image that I just stuck on there to kind of seem to tie everything together. So this is what I've done so far with this. I'm sorry I can't show you with it blank and the pieces individually, but I think you get the idea. Now I'm going to go and add some lace and ribbons and flowers and various items to make this even more beautiful. And I'll come back and show you. I'll be back soon. Well, I have this collage finished. I'm going to call it In Her Garden. And I can show you up close what I did, I hope. Without pointing to everything, but I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. I added lace across the top there to just kind of tie everything together. I had these beautiful green leaves that I added all the way down both sides, just gluing ever so often. Used the crinkled seam binding ribbon, doubled and tied a bow and kind of tacked down the ends and the bow so that it would stay put to frame the top of this picture. I added some paper flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I had some garden stickers that are very small and they seem to fit in here. So I added a butterfly there. And the Tim Holtz words, see possibility everywhere. I added a bird here in the window. Another butterfly, if you can see it in the greenery there. These have kind of a white edge on them, so I just inked that a little bit. Over here, some more Tim Holtz words. Words start each day with a grateful heart. Then I have these little roses. They're in a whole strip, and I just cut a few of those off and placed them here and there to add a little color. And plus there should be flowers in a greenhouse. And going on down, there's some flowers in a pot there, and a pot sticker that I added in on that shelf. And the next shelf down, I added this. That has the watering can that I put on with the puffy tape, and some roses. I put roses in her hair, and it gave her a lace collar, a real lace collar. There was one printed on. Some more Tim Holtz words, and another flower, find joy in the ordinary. There's another butterfly right up at the top corner of that paper. I love looking at this up close. There's the vine coming on down the side and around the chair. In the chair, I added a stack of books with flowers on top, just from some papers that I had, and some roses on the table with a teacup. I put some yellow roses in the pot with the yellow flowers. And I added lace across the bottom. And I forgot to mention the lace up here across the top shelf of the cabinet that kind of gave it some division from the windows on the greenhouse. So I wish I could show you the whole thing up close, because I think it's really beautiful. I'll give it to you in two sections here. She's gone in there to study about her flowers, and she'll read a book and have some tea later. If she's like me, she's deadheading some flowers, planting some seeds, just enjoying her time out in nature, listening to the birds sing, watching the butterflies get on her flowers. Time in the garden is a wonderful thing. Even if you just have pots of flowers on the patio, it can be so peaceful and wonderful. I can't wait to hang this up somewhere. I really like it, and it's three-dimensional, as you can see. Let me come off to the side. I think you can see better the three-dimension. And I thank you for watching today, and I hope you've gotten some ideas and have enjoyed in her garden. Remember, every day's a gift. God gives us blessings every day. What a blessing it would be to spend time in that particular greenhouse right there with the lady, and all the pots and things that she has to admire, and the quiet, peaceful sounds of birds singing. So I'm working on a new journal, and I'll come back with a journal next time, but this is along the same lines. It's using our beautiful papers to create, and I'll put a link to this kit. I still didn't get the name for you, but I'll put a link in the description to this kit if you want to take a look at the papers. Again, thank you for watching.